Sagittarius! Welcome to Pisces season. This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife, giving you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God and God. How you doing? Hope you're all doing good. I did give my deck a few shuffles, and this keeps coming up at the bottom. Like, you're about to come together with somebody. In a platonic way, obviously, regarding material wealth, things of that nature. So it may be like a collaboration or a business deal, something like that. Could be that you just might be consulting somebody for advice on something. So we are going to start here. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. Wow. Boy. Dude, that's pretty heavy. Oh, my. Guys, you know I'm here if you need me. That's all I'm gonna say right now, man. It's kind of heavy. It is. It's totally heavy. You have 5 spirit cards in your reading. Okay. I am going to do my best to make sense of this as I go. Coming up in your present, it looks to me like during this Pisces season, you're letting some of the bullshit go. Absolutely. While Pisces season, partly during this time, or, you know, any energy pertaining to Piscean energy goes, like, along with that, you tend to fantasize. And, you know, Sagittariuses are very creative that way. Tend to fantasize a lot. You're letting that go. You're done fantasizing, point blank, period. The reason why is because there is somebody that spirit is protecting you from that isn't exactly coming up correct, okay? Yeah. This says, I'm the ruler of my offspring and my power is from him. Some of you might be meditating quite a bit. Talking with your maker, your makers. Doesn't matter if you're monotheistic or polytheistic. You're going to be doing that. If you consider yourself an atheist, even if you are an atheist, you have your higher self that connects with source, the universe. So yes, anyway. Yeah. Somebody is not coming up correct that you've been dealing with as far as like business is concerned, and you're kind of peeved about it. You're open to options. You're open to whatever options will work for you at the time being, as it pertains to letting this old thing go. Whatever's necessary, you're looking into it. Coming up in your near future, there is a definitive separation between yourself and this person that you used to collaborate with, or that you've done business with, that sort of thing. You've had it. Like, you are done, point blank, period. It is coming up in your cards. Ooh, excuse that. Sorry. Very rude windows, very rude. Right. Clarifying that. Separation. You're separating from a source of sustenance that you've always known. This could be financial as well as emotional. You're tired of being financially exploited. You're also tired of being emotionally abused. And you are absolutely walking the heck away from all of it, man. You really are. You're finally taking that final step. Good job. This is what you're taking a step away from. Okay? All that down here? Drama. Psychological damage, psychological abuse as well. You're rising above that. You're right here. It's kind of above it, like, yep. Let me see what my options are. let me just emotionally and psychologically separate myself from this crap so I know what my options are. It's kind of what you're doing. Some of you might be taking legal action. Others of you may be deciding exactly how you're going to be moving on from this altogether without taking legal action, because you're just that fed up. Like, you just don't care anymore. And the reason why your conclusion is because your daily set of sustenance is being affected, emotionally and financially. A lot of you are being exploited. And it's not that you're foolish, it's just that some of you get so freaking excited that you don't think twice before jumping in. And that is a huge mistake. That is a bad habit to get into, especially when it comes to business. You need to read over the paperwork. You need to go over, really, like, observe and study the person that you're about to work with. And if they represent a company in its entirety, do your due diligence on the company, not necessarily the person, because the person may or may not know what's going on with that. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. Clarifying your conclusion, Lake inverted. This is going to be you. You're working on yourself, and you're also working on ascending. Okay, rising above. Being above all the drama and the nonsense, so that you're no longer involved with it. And you want this to be your energy at all times. This says, what you see outside of you, you see inside of you. It is visible and it is your garment. This is what you want to show to the world. That no matter what the hell happens to you, you're always strong, you're always healthy, you're always ruthless and on point. You don't care what you go through, you just don't want people to see it. There's kind of like a feeling of shame that comes with making a bad decision and getting involved with, like, say, the wrong company or the wrong person or the wrong opportunity or the wrong collaboration, if you will. Like, somebody really let you down. And you don't want to show that to everybody else. You don't want to show that to the onlookers. You want to remain, you want to appear as if you were unscathed completely. Spirit is trying to tell you to have more faith in yourself, despite the mistakes that you've made. Yeah, you have to own the mistakes that you've made. You can't just hand it off to the other person or the other or the company entirely, saying, "Oh, they did this." Okay, where's your part in taking accountability for the decision that you made? You need to have more faith in yourself and your ability to make the right decisions, which goes back to what I said about taking your time before making a decision, a business decision. Every business decision you make, no matter how small, is very important. Always take your time. Never just go in head first. Always read over the paperwork. Everybody has made that mistake at least once, so don't worry about it. I'm not trying to make you feel foolish here. I'm not trying to, badger you or hurt your feelings. Everybody's made that mistake at least once. But this is just kind of like a minder or reminder that you need to be a lot more careful and aware of what's going on. Okay, at all times, no matter how small or big of a decision you are about to make. Run it by somebody if you have to. Seriously. Really take that into account, guys. Yeah, see what else is going on here. We have a bit of time. Okay. Off of Pope and Belief inverted, you're left in a position where you have no choice but to collect. Or recollect. recollect. That's kind of where this whole thing had led you to. And this is exactly what you're letting go of. The reason why you're going through this right now and collecting as much as you possibly can is because of this. A dishonest business dealing or a dishonest business person. Okay? You're letting go of that completely. You've had it. You're tired. You're done. It's like walking away from a bad job and telling your boss where to put it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. That's kind of what you're going through, Sagittarius. And honestly, it's best that you go through this now and end this astrological year by tying up this huge loose end and learning from it. Because come Aries season, I have a feeling that you guys are going to be really badass. If this resonates at all, leave your comments. I love to read them and I love responding. If this did not resonate or you would like more help with this, get in contact with me, book a reading with me. Thank you again for tuning in, for subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss a reading, because I'm only doing this once every astrological season. Until the next time, take care of yourselves and blessed be.